His wife, however, slept with other men on occasion. As far as he knew, there had been 4 such affairs. In other words, there were 4 men who had shared her bed for periods of time. She had never breathed a word to him, of course, but still it hadn't taken him long to figure out that she was sleeping with some other man in some other place. Kafuko had a sixth sense about such things, and his love for her made it impossible for him to ignore the signs, however much he would have liked to. It was easy to tell who her lover were from the way she talked about them. Invariably, they were fellow actors working on the same film. Most were young. The relationship would continue for few months. They were shooting the movie and die a natural death when the filming stopped. The same thing had happened 4 times, always following the same pattern. Kafuku hadn't understand. Kafuku hadn't understood why she felt the need to sleep with other men, and he still didn't. Their relationship as a married couple and as life partners had been excellent from the beginning. When time permitted, they talked with passion and honestly about a wide variety of subjects and tried to trust one another. He had thought they were a most compatible pair, both spiritually and sexually. Others in their circle also regarded them as an ideal match. He regretted that he had not summoned his resolve while she was still alive to question her about her affairs. It was a regret that visited him frequently. He had been oh so close to asking her. He would have said, "What were you looking for in those women, those other men? What did you find lacking in me?" But it had been mere months before the end, and she was suffering terribly as she struggled against the approaching death. He didn't have the heart to demand an answer. Then, without a word of explanation, she had vanished from Kafuku's world. The question never ventured, the answer never proffered. He was lost in thoughts at the crematorium as he plucked her bones from the ashes. So the lost that when someone whispered in his ears, Kafuku did not hear. Needless to say, picturing his wife in the arms of another man was painful for Kafuku. It could be no other way. When he closed his eyes, the details of their love making would rise unbidden and then fade away, only to rise again. He didn't want to imagine such things, but he couldn't help it. The images whittled away at him like a sharp knife, steady and unrelenting. There were times he thought it would have been far better to never have known, yet he continued to return to his core principles that, in every situation, knowledge was better than ignorance, however agonizing. It was necessary to confront the facts. Only through knowing could a person become strong.